on TikTok wearing some Rick Owens. He got a mountain hoodie on, maybe some Wax Them, some Ramones, and he's like, "Oh my God, I'm so Rick. I love Rick. If Rick's gay, I'm gay." Like some stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, why? You sound corny.
Man, long live Rick Owens.
Man,
long live Rick Owens.
Man, Rick is the GOAT.
Long live number 9, man. Long live
because they killed it. They killed it for sure, man. They killed it, bro. All them brands, they killed Vivian, they killed Rick,
right, bro,
killing the
leads. Oh my God, yeah, I just seen him do.
Turn me up, daddy. I'm up on the speed, come on. Be in the scene, come on. Tryna leave, come on. Left with the G's, come on. Smoking the Z, come on. Sipping the tea, come on. Get overseas, come on. Count the peak, come on.
Yo, what's good, Yo, what's good, everyone? It's your favorite podcast all time, Jayden Hanzy Talks. Today, I just feel like today we got a Jayden Hanzy classic. Now, if you know me, don't get on my fit. I got a good friend of mine right here, but don't get on my fit. We talk about fashion today, but bro, chill. I've done 20 of these episodes. If you can't see like some of my cool fits, man, go back and watch. But I got a bumpy fit on today. But I say that to say we are talking about fashion today, which is one of my favorite things to talk about. And I got a good friend of mine that I just met, and we're gonna speak about how we all met or whatever. But before I introduce him, I just want to say y'all should know where to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, social media, all of that. We just trying to keep growing. That's been my motive this year, is to just keep growing. So if you don't have to, but if you like the content, feel free to subscribe, like it, share with your friends, follow me on Instagram, whatever it is. But enough about me. We talk about me all the time. I want to get into you. So one, I want you to just say your name, shout out your social media, and just say a little bit about what you do, and then we're gonna get up into how we met. But say your name and stuff.
All right, for sure, man. My name's Seven. Coming out of DMV, man, repping the city, man.
Man,
DC.
DMV.
Man,
and what part of the DMV specifically?
DC and like PG County, Maryland.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, man, repping the city, man. From Maryland, DC, but I'm in the fashion. I've been doing fashion for years, man. Since like middle school.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that's all I do, man. You feel me? So, yeah, man. My Instagram, it's been regular on IG. You feel me? Yeah, man.
So you say you've been doing fashion for a few years now. Obviously, like I said, that's what we're talking about today. How would you say you got into fashion?
I'd say probably summer going into 6th grade.
Sixth grade is crazy.
It was I kind of always been into fashion. Like my mom always had me fly. You feel me? Like so I was a youngin', like I used to wear like polo, like Coogee, all the stuff that, you feel me? And the rhyming jeans, like stuff like that. You feel me?
Facts.
And then probably I really started getting into it. I wouldn't call this fashion now, but back then it was like flies on the web. But,
facts.
Like going into 6th grade, that's when like Preem and Bape and all that was kind of all the hype beat stuff.
Gucci.
You feel me? Was going up. So I kind of back then I remember my first ever like piece. It was I got this. I don't know if you heard of the opening ceremony.
That sounds familiar.
I got this open ceremony hoodie. It was cold. I had this little bandana but I had the hoodie and I got some like Supreme socks. I was in like 5th grade.
That's
fifth
crazy.
grade, and I was like, ever since then, like, because I was into skating too, so like skating kind of go with it. But Supreme skating brand. But and I got them socks. But then after that, I kind of really started getting into Preem. I used to collect stickers. I used to get the little regular tees. I was like 60. I used to get the little. I had a bot. I had a bot in like 6th grade. I was doing all that, man. And then like I couldn't get the bogos or nothing yet. But yeah, man, I was just collecting, getting the Bape Palace. Stuff like that, all the cheaper like fashion into that. But I really say I really got into fashion. Probably I'm gonna say 8th grade.
Bro, you are better than
9th grade. That's when that's my aesthetic phase where I was like in the CCP. Number 9, all the Japanese fashion.
Bro, you're actually crazy for that, bro. Back in like middle school, man, I'm thinking back in the day. Obviously, I knew about the Hypebeast, Supreme, whatever it is, but. Back in the day, bro, I'm thinking if you got the new KD6s, that's swag, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah. KD6s, the peanut butter and jelly, that's a top 5 shoe all time. That's top 5 all time.
The all Lameless.
Yeah. Nah, KD, it was 6, 7, and 8 all fire. But like back in the day, I'm thinking if you got some elite socks with your KDs that match, that's swag. But I couldn't imagine wearing no like CCP. Like what, bro? I couldn't imagine doing that. But keep going though.
Man. Probably around that time, 8th grade, 9th grade. Especially in 9th grade though, but 8th grade I kind of or going into 9th grade, that's kind of when I was really into fashion. I used to have my mom and my dad watch runways with me. Like literally, I used to. That's when ALYX kind of started blowing up back in 2018.
Yeah,
I was
26,
I was
17,
13 going into 9th grade, and at 13, that's when I was really filming in ALYX. A whole bunch of different brands like ALYX. That's when Virgil. I was really into Virgil. A Cold Wall first started popping. Sammy Ross, he was my favorite designer. Him and a Cold Wall, all that kind of stuff. We used to watch runways on the TV. The same runway that 2018. I think it was
ALYX, right?
Spring Summer. That's when, man.
I put some B-roll of that runway on the screen. Yeah, so they can see. But
yeah, man. That's hard.
That's crazy though, man. That you got started so quick. Like I always, obviously. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When it came to more of the high fashion brands, like it took me a little bit, maybe like towards the end of my high school career. But like streetwear wise, I've always been into Supreme, V-Lone. Like for y'all should know that V-Lone was really what started it for me. Which I was in. That was one thing I can say in middle school. I was loving V-Lone. Like that's been my favorite brand ever since then. But like that's crazy. Like I couldn't imagine being in 10th grade talking about number 9 and CC. Like that's crazy.
Because I say in 9th grade, I was, that's when, 8th grade I first started getting into really like hardcore fashion. And in 9th grade I was trying to model. And then, but in like 9th grade, the whole year, my whole 9th grade year, I was only into fashion. Like school was, that's why I kind of did mid in school. I got like a 3.2, but I was chilling.
That's not that bad.
You know, but I was chilling in my 9th grade year. I think my only fashion, all my friends was only into fashion. All my friends were trying to model or something. I was trying to, that's when I started being around this, shop called LMAO in DC. That's what
told me about
used to be. All them used to come over or whatever. But I used to hang around there like almost every day of the week. We used to go up to New York and all that kind of stuff. And then that's kind of when I really got into it, seeing all the stuff on the racks. So I was like, what's this? Feel me, learning new stuff. That's how I kind of. And I had Grail tabs. Like,
I'm already knowing.
100 Grail tabs at 1 a.m. I'm 13 doing no homework.
I'm already knowing.
Man.
I'm already knowing, man. Grail get crazy.
Not for real, man. But yeah, that's kind of. Yeah, man. And then, like I was saying with the modeling stuff, I was really trying to get into modeling. One time when I was trying to go to New York, I was trying to have like a casting for this one little modeling company or whatever, but I forgot what it was. I was supposed to go, but I ended up not going because of something. And then, I don't know, after that, my whole like view on fashion just changed. And so I realized I was trying to model, I was trying to go to school for fashion and all that. But then that's when I started selling clothes. And I was making money. I was like making hella bread off selling clothes or whatever. And then I realized like, bro, there ain't really no money in modeling and stuff unless you like really big. Yeah, but like you gotta be to make a lot of money off modeling. You gotta be a woman, or you gotta
look
be
like
most
super different, or like have just a super distinct look.
You feel me?
Yeah, like
something like that.
Yellow hair.
You gotta be like that. And I ain't even like, you feel me? I mean, I had blonde dreads, but that's about it. I'm 6 foot, but besides that, I'm like regular. You feel me? And then I realized, like, but they can make like $20K, like, they don't even be making like that much.
That's
but and then I mean, all the like they be strict too, man. They really like objectify you when you model and stuff. So that take a toll on you. You feel me? So, but and I realized that, and so I'm like, bro, I was really trying to go to school, and I was trying to. I had a visit at FIT, but I didn't go. And like that kind of blew me. And then I realized I was making hella money off selling clothes. So I was like, bro. So I said, after that, I kind of kept going selling clothes. And I'm like, bro, there's no money in modeling and stuff. I'm going to do this. And I kind of realized that, like, bro, all these designers and stuff, they don't go to school for fashion.
Yeah,
they know it's not really no money in that. But you feel me? It's kind of, it's in you, not on you. It's not a degree that make you that, a degree that make you fly. You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely. I think that's definitely a good story, and I don't want to touch on it for too long, just because I want to get into the content of the video. But I think that's like even when you first told me that you've been in you've been into all the brands since like middle school. That's crazy. And the craziest thing you told me that your mom was wearing Margiela.
Yeah, man. That's her favorite brand.
That's crazy, man. Margiela, like bro, shout out my mom. I love you, mom, but I couldn't imagine if you was wearing Margiela. I don't even know if you know what Margiela is. That's crazy, but I think that's super a fire story, and I want to talk about how we met, because how we kind of met was super random. So I'll say my point of view, and then you can just tell me what was going through your mind. So boom, it's like 9 a.m. right? I'm headed to class. I'm pushing the class. I'm a little running a little late, but I'm chilling. I think I was listening to Destroy Lonely in my ear, his new album. Shout out to him, man. I'm listening. I'm locked in, right? I'm walking. And then from I hear someone behind me say, "Is that ALYX?" And mind you, I go to school in San Diego, and if it's 30,000 people here, I promise you probably like no more than 200 people know what ALYX is. Let alone could be able to tell just off, you know. And man, low key probably like 50, right? So he come up behind me and say, "Yo, is that ALYX backpack?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro." I think the first thing I said to you was, "Bro, people do not know that out here." So I was like, and then when he started walking to class with me, and I was like, "Dang, bro, you a freshman?" He was like, "Yeah, woo, bang, bang," and I was like, "Bro, I'm a mentor for the Black Resource Center on this campus, and I'm a mentor, so that means I mentor freshmen, helping them with whatever they need." So I was like, "Bro, if you're a mentee, which he actually turned out to be, you gotta let me be your mentor because we could talk about fashion and stuff like that." And I just found it crazy that we're here today just because he noticed my ALYX backpack in San Diego. Like anybody. Bro, nobody out here knows what that is. So, kind of share your perspective on what was going through your mind when that happened.
It was early class, when my first early class, like 9 a.m.
Man, it was early.
Chilling, I'm walking. I'm like, I threw something on because I was like, I woke up like 25 minutes before class started or whatever, so I'm chilling. So I'm walking to class or whatever, and I see him with the ALYX backpack.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh. Like, who is this?
Yeah, I'm telling you,
I'm like checking him. I'm like, do we really got it on?
Man, I don't even think I had a crazy fit. I had on some sweats, some New Balances,
I can tell
and like a hoodie.
I can tell you kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
So I seen the backpack. I was like, yeah, man, I gotta say something, man.
Exactly.
I know it's more kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's like a spots at this.
Oh yeah, facts, bro. I get so many compliments on that backpack, and so many times people are like, "Is your backpack custom?" I'm like, "Is it custom? What do you mean custom?" Man? Like, come on, you can't disrespect Matt like that. Like, come on, man. But I just found that crazy that's how we connected. And then he ended up choosing me to be his mentor, and we just had our first like little meeting as a mentor and mentee. And I was like, "Bro, that would be dope if we got on the podcast." So shout out to you for even reaching out for that. And definitely, we just go. I told him before we started that we want to get him. I want to get him back on here soon. But we already 12 minutes in. I don't forget like all our backstory and stuff. We gotta talk about what y'all are here for, and that's fashion. Not now. It's at the time of this recording is September 19th. So that means we're kind of transitioning from spring, summer into fall, winter. So I want to ask you. Well, I can start off, but I just want to ask you. What have been your favorite like little trends or whatever from the spring summer of this year? So I have a few in my notes, right? So actually I lied. Don't listen to me. I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about some stuff just in this spring summer. What are some stuff you've been copping this year? You know what I'm saying? So you just let me know.
This year I've kind of been more in the Demna. I kind of always been in Denver, but. I kind of been in the, Belmont, Balenciaga. Yeah, man, I've really been in the Demna.
That's the goal right there, man. Okay.
I mean, I've been in Matthew. I ain't gonna lie, my style didn't really change that much, like, over a couple of years. I feel like
people starting to get hit.
Exactly. That, and, like, I feel like now it's kind of, we're going into, like, today, I feel like fashion is turning into, like, reverse fashion. Like, we kind of, like, we made it to, I feel like there's so much stuff that's been done already, like, you got runways with dudes wearing boats, like, you feel me? Like, they doing anything. Like, everything been done. So I feel like now that's why they're going back to like retro and like that, the Y2K stuff. People wearing more retro stuff. Yeah. Like, I mean, me personally, I ain't into that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't really like Y2K like that either.
Just like how they be labeling it. It's just so many labels on stuff that I don't really mess with.
I don't really like labels like that either.
That's kind of another conversation, but like the TikTok stuff, how it kind of changed that fashion. So I feel like. So, I mean, I feel like the last of the trends really kind of ended when TikTok started.
That's fine.
When fashion kind of got on the TikTok and everything started oversaturating and stuff, you feel me? Yeah. But TikTok really messed up a lot of stuff that was going for something. I mean, internet, like, I be, like, looking at TikTok. I don't post on TikTok, but, I mean, and I understand, like, TikTok nowadays, you could blow up in a day. You feel me? Versus, like, Instagram or something. Like, you could really blow up on TikTok. So, it's a smart platform, but me, personally, like, I feel like it does oversaturate a lot of stuff, you feel me? And I be seeing dudes just like disrespecting what they wearing. Like, wearing a good piece, but then throwing on something regular because they don't know no better. You feel me? They got their stuff, they got their style off TikTok.
I'm saying. And then you also got people on TikTok who make like liking a brand a personality. That's what I hate, bro. Bro, I be on TikTok and my whole algorithm is just underground and fashion related. So I see no offense, but a white guy on TikTok wearing some some Rick Owens. He got a Mountain hoodie on, maybe some Wax Them, some Ramones. And he's like, oh my God, I'm so Rick. I love Rick. If Rick's gay, I'm gay. Like some stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, why? You sound corny.
Man, long live Rick Owens.
Man,
long live Rick Owens.
Man, Rick is the GOAT.
Long live number 9, man. Long live
man, because they killed it. They killed it for sure, man. They killed it, bro. All them brands, they killed Vivian, they killed Rick.
Right, bro,
killing the
Vivian,
leads.
oh my God.
Yeah,
I just seen him do with Vivian the other day. He was wearing the earrings, not the earrings.
You seen it out here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nah, they be
from Australia, though.
Hey, be careful when you see people out here wearing Vivian, though, because a lot of them, bro, you could get Vivian earrings on, like, Etsy for, like, 30.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, nah, some of them be fake. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't even, but last time I was wearing Vivian was a minute ago, because that kind of blew up.
Yeah.
And that they took that away a minute ago.
Yeah, they took that away. I'm looking to sell my Vivian earrings.
They don't even be knowing about Vivian. Like, Vivian, they don't even know what Vivian is.
Yeah, they don't know about the old Sex Pistols and stuff. Yeah, that's the Vivian I like. But the new Vivian, the Orb, that's a good logo, but it's just like they dragged it through mud and it's over with now. But you know what I'm saying, bro? That's just TikTok. That's why this year I've been trying to find a new lane. So like even getting away from brands, like it's cool wearing high fashion, whatever, ooh, bang bang. But I think it's also like cool having just pieces that nobody has, and that piece may be $20 or maybe $500, but it's just cool having your own sense of style. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely agree with you about long live Rick, man. Cause it was amazing while it lasted, man. But it's kind of getting corny now. But
when we talking about trends, I feel like I don't think it's necessary because, like I said, how everything been done. But I think what I respect seeing, like even with all the TikTok, you can tell when somebody really in fashion.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
So I mean, what I do respect is like people like dude named Ike Beats. He fly. He like produce for Uzi sometimes or whatever. He from like Philly, and I ain't gonna lie, he look like he got some free forms. Like he look homeless, but he be fly. Like he be fly, man. Him, Barbie, like they like people like that can throw on anything. But they fly, like, you feel me? It's like they know what they're doing. They don't gotta follow no trends or whatever. You feel me? They put on anything, and like another thing that I really do respect is, I mean, well, I'm gonna ask you this: what is your style? What do you think your style is? If you could have anything, not necessarily because I mean, like, without thinking about your wardrobe now, putting your dream wardrobe, what would your style be?
Really? Like no budget?
Yeah, no budget. Without like.
Is it overall style or is it just style right now?
Overall, like
honestly,
what would you want to do?
I think when it comes to style, like stuff I love is I'm not even gonna lie, I love baggy stuff, and I also love vintage stuff. So like, whether it be I told you one of my Grailssss is the Vivienne Westwood muslin, and it's like that's super old. Like you don't even really see people making shirts like that nowadays, but it's just like that's something I want to incorporate because like I don't really like Y2K. And the 2022 high fashion is cool, but it kind of gets old after a while. So I think just like I really love baggy silhouettes. Before it got quote unquote popular, I always love wearing all black. Like if you see me, that's usually all what I'm wearing. But it's just like baggy silhouettes are like what Demna's doing with Balenci. Like I would definitely have a lot of Balenci in my closet. And then like just old stuff, old pieces like old Margiela, old Raf, old Number 9, old Undercover. Old who else am I forgetting? I can't I have one in my mind, but just you know what I'm saying, vintage stuff like that. But what about you? How would you describe yours?
Man, see my style, I would correlate it with like Beast because they were kind of my biggest inspiration, like Tremaine too. Yeah. They were like my Ian too back in like a couple years ago. Ian back in like 2017, man. They was my biggest inspirations when it came to fashion stuff. So I realized that they could wear anything and just make it popular themselves. Like, you feel me? Like, Sicko, he dropped that. It made $1 million, like, the first 15 months or something like that.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. I don't know, man. Sicko is super simple, too. I like what he's been doing more recently, but back in the day when it was just the logo, that was
But it was crazy. Like, and I really knew he had influence from one day. Like, I've been looking at him for years, watching him for years, and then one day he, like, posted on Instagram or whatever. He had on, like, he was just in a, like, he had a, you seen the picture where he was in a tent? In his crib. It's like a picture.
I probably have Ian post so much.
Yeah, exactly. But he was like in a tent, and he had like a bankroll, and then he was wearing like some shorts, and then he had on like a Adidas t-shirt, like a regular Adidas t-shirt. And I'm like, bro, I might give you some Adidas.
That's right.
That's just thinking about that. Like that just like shows the inspiration they have.
Influence like that.
I ain't do that, but like you feel me? Just like thinking about like just stuff like that. And but my style, I feel like kind of what I do. And I've kind of been doing it is I really respect like putting on for your city.
Oh yeah, facts.
DMV, man, DMV, like, it's stepped down, but we really be flying, man.
Nah, that's
we
facts.
have
That's
emotion
facts.
in DMV,
That's
but,
facts.
like, KL from there, a whole bunch of people from there, man. But, the newbies came out of there, Nike boots.
Phone
Yeah,
positives.
man, the good newbies, man. You mess with newbies too, man.
I already got two. I need more,
got,
man.
Yeah,
I need more.
DMV, you gotta have better newbies, man. 990s.
I feel like New Balances is best sneaker out right now.
Bro.
I don't like Jordans. Like
for a minute, bro. And if Philly tried to take it, bro.
man, like who's wearing Jordans?
I'm saying,
man. Who's wearing New Balances?
Nah, for real though. But yeah, Nike boots came out of DMV. Tim's a big thing in the DMV. Like, but I mess with like wearing what you like, what kind of is big in your city, and putting it together with like some high fashion.
Nah,
Like,
that's facts.
wearing
That's
undercover
facts.
jeans with like some newbies.
Yeah.
Some Nike
Oh
boots.
yeah, definitely.
Like, and then mixing it like even stuff like it's almost like cancel culture where it's like stuff that and a lot of big designers they know it, so they kind of do it like Balenciaga. They like sketches, bro. They do like sketches, you know what I'm saying? But they know exactly. Exactly, and they know like it's almost like it's so bad that it could be good.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of my favorite pair of shoes, I forgot what it was called. I had one pair like maybe 3 years ago. It was like $1,500, man. These Margellas.
The tabbies?
No, not those. It was like
The replicas?
No. I got three pair of those. But it's like they had like drips all over them. Like it was like a whole messed up shoe. But
I mess with stuff like that.
But no, it was like the shoe was like messed. Like it looked like the shoe was like in a trash can or something, bro. But it was hard though. Like, I don't know, something about it was hard. So like stuff like that. But like just putting that together with like something from your city. Like I like in a, like Montclair. Like Montclair is like
Montclair came from the DMV?
No, I'm just saying like I'm saying like
like
Montclair is like that's a popular thing. You feel me? Like in any big city, like if like scammers all that they wear Montclair. But like putting on something like that, but then putting on with like high fashion.
Right.
Like I like mixing that together with like each other. Like
so that's how you describe.
But with like you feel me, some like just rubbing your like stuff like newbies. You feel me? Just putting that together with stuff like that. I feel like that's really fly. Like
no, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Definitely, I like that too. I didn't think about it like that to where you just blending in high fashion streetwear, your city and stuff like that. So I think that's fire too. But that's actually a good question. How would I describe my style? But I would honestly just say like I really love just baggy stuff, you know what I'm saying? Baggy and old stuff. And stuff, I like kind of stuff that's also controversial too. So like, for example, I have a shirt. It's from an old band called Morbid Angels. Don't know nothing about Morbid Angels. I saw the shirt, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I am a big believer in Jesus Christ, man. I love that man, but I ain't gonna lie. It's got some like it has a pentagram on the back of the shirt, and it has like upside down crosses. And even though I love that. Come on, I love Jesus, man. I just think that shirt is so fire because it's so like it's kind of like you're not supposed to be wearing it. So I like stuff like that too. But kind of just transitioning, one of my questions for you was, what have you been copping this year? So I can start off.
Why you do a fit check?
Huh?
You do a fit check, man.
You do a fit. You do a fit. Man, I am chilling. This oversized Tupac shirt. I got some essential shorts on it. I got some Vans. I don't know if they can see that, but I need a fit check. I'm looking at your newbies, man.
Man, I got like, bro.
Is them the JJ Johns?
Nah, these are some regular.
Are these regular?
Exactly. Yeah,
am I biting your swag if I cop those? Nah. Nah, I just play.
If they put somebody else.
Yeah, because fashion people, you gotta like.
Exactly. You feel me?
Yeah, come on now. But let's get a fit check, man.
Yeah, man. Got the Balenci hoodie.
Balenci.
Got the. Let's see. You can see it, man. It's undercover team. You feel me? It's this brand, man. They don't know, man. But Attachment by Kazuki Kumagari, man, Japanese designer. It's the pants and the newbies, man.
Yeah, I don't think they can see. Yeah, put your leg up so they can see the newbies. Yeah, they can see that. They can see that. Yeah, for sure. But don't forget the Dior bag, man. Don't forget. Come on, man. I've been telling him, I'm low key mad I didn't put a better fit on him. Because he outshining me. I ain't think he was gonna come that fitted, man. He talking about, I'm chilling, man. Forget all that, but. But kind of moving on. Let me see. There's been a good combo, but I kind of just still want to have some structure. What do you think will be some new trends coming up in the next fall, winter, and then even going into next year? What you think is going to be some new trends?
New trends. I think
if you need time to think, I can start off with what I think.
Well, I kind of think with the trends, like I feel like honestly, I think that it's gonna be the rappers that kind of
push
that. Like, it's gonna be.
Facts,
I'm gonna lie, man. Whatever Lone do, whatever the story Lonely do, they gonna do, man.
That's
TikTok,
fact,
man. This is messed it up.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Everybody
bro.
doing like, man, all the Rick and all live Rick, like we said.
That's actually long live Rick, man.
I don't know how long it's gonna be, but everybody gonna be like. Then once everybody start getting, once all these little kids get older, they get their little paychecks. They be wearing Rick. And it's like, you can't,
bro, if you go to an underground concert, bro,
all it is leather, Rick.
And what's crazy is this.
Shut that down.
Bro, I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired. but what you think though? What you think's coming up?
If I had to say, I would say, more retro stuff, more older like pieces. I feel like everybody kind of gonna transition into older Jap. I feel like everybody going, because I mean they already know about reggae stuff. They gonna eventually bite off the Japanese stuff. So I feel like the older Japanese stuff, they gonna take that away eventually. So I mean, but yeah, man, baggy stuff like you said.
Right.
Baggy always kind of, because I mean, skinny jeans been a thing for a minute.
Yeah.
Skinny jeans been a minute. So
I don't like wearing skinny stuff.
I had a phase where I was like, no skinny nothing, bro.
Yeah.
But I kind of got back into my.
Like, it's good every once in a while. It's good every once in a while.
But yeah, like baggy stuff, more baggy stuff. Yeah, man, like reverse fashion. I feel like we kind of hit a peak with fashion where everything had been done, so we kind of going back and like doing older stuff. Like the new Gucci collection, their whole collection is older. Like it don't look like nothing new. Like the tracksuits, like just older stuff. Like just and even like bigger designer brands and high fashion brands like Margiela, any Italian brands, any French brands. I feel like they all kind of gonna start doing that. I really want to see what Matthew keeps doing, because he always finds out something new to do. You feel me, Matthew, man?
Shout out Matthew, man.
Shout out Matthew for sure, man. He one of the best to do it.
I done talked to him.
Yeah, I really want to see what he do, man, because he went to Montclair, he went to Givenchy and did hard stuff.
I like what he's doing with Givenchy too.
He went to Dior, did some hard stuff, so I really want to see what he does. But yeah, man, like even his newest collection, he went baggy and all that kind of stuff, you know. And then even his shoes, he has some shoes in his collection. They look older, and he has like some more futuristic looking stuff. So I mean, I feel like it's either gonna be real old or futuristic looking. So I mean, I feel like that's the trend.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you. I think whatever Lone, Cardi, whoever it is, whatever they do is always gonna be popular. Shout out to them though, but them the ghosts. But I definitely see just already this year Balenciaga. And just really Demna, just his with Vetmind. I don't, even though sometimes I consider trends corny, I don't consider that trend corny, because it's like, bro, Demna is going crazy. Like Demna's pants is that's my favorite thing about what he does. Like I ain't even gonna get into it because some of his pants and some of my grills, but basically I see Balenciaga. I see people wearing all black more just because like Destroy Lonely made it. He didn't make it popular, but like just the all black fit, perfect attire. I'm tired of hearing that too. But like I see people have been loving all black. Like when people like me been wearing all black forever, but all black definitely. Even though it's long live Rick, I still see people wearing Rick to the ground. I still see that Ramones. I feel like ain't never gonna finish getting dragged through the mud. Definitely more ALYX. More Givenchy from Matt if people is into that. But I definitely see that coming though. But I thought it was kind of interesting what you said about what you want to see what Matt's gonna do. Because me personally, I'm not gonna lie. This is my third time trying to film this episode. One, I was trying to film it with my mans, the camera died or something happened. Two, I was trying to film it by myself, camera died. So this is my third time. And the first time I was with my mans, we was talking about ALYX. And I love Matt. That's one of my top 5 designers. But we was really sitting down and thinking about it. And if you think of ALYX, especially more recently, outside of accessories and maybe a couple shoes, like ALYX ain't really that crazy when it comes to clothes. Do you agree with that? I'm not hating on Matt because I love Matt, but I like what he's doing more with Givenchy than I do with ALYX. You know what I'm saying?
I say that.
Or am I just hating it? Let me know if I'm just hating.
See, I think, and that's kind of going back to when I said long live Rick. Rick is still gonna be around. It's just I feel like people are gonna get the pieces that they can get, rather than like the actual good pieces. You feel me? Like they're gonna get the cheaper stuff. They're gonna get all that kind of stuff. The stuff that's oversaturated, you know, the jackets, all that kind of stuff. But like the hard pieces that's like 5 bands, like you feel me, stuff like that. Real hard pieces. You're not gonna be able to get that. You feel me? Same thing with ALYX. I mean, you're gonna see what's the stuff that people can get. Like that's all you're gonna see. TikTok, all that kind of stuff. You feel me? But ALYX, I ain't gonna lie. Man, that leather, what they be doing, all them like nice suits and stuff, I really mess with.
Nah, definitely. I liked his the runway he had at the start of the year. Yeah. I like that one. Yeah.
But I mean, me personally, I think what he does with ALYX is always good.
Facts. I really the buckle, that's crazy. Like that's KB.
I mean, I think what he's doing with the buckle now. Yeah, man, but what he doing with the buckle, like, now, I feel like he kind of, because, I mean, it's so popular now, like, he's going to keep pushing it, but I think he should slow that down. Like, it's cool, the buckle's always been legendary.
And that's
going to
make his money,
it was at his peak. Me looking at from the outside, it was at his peak in, like, 2020, you feel me?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man, like, the buckle, but, like, and that's where everybody looking at the buckle, but they're not even looking at the pieces, because, like, when you really look at ALYX pieces, but a lot of his stuff is so hard, it's all, like, some of his stuff is cut and so that you wouldn't even think. You would think it would just be some random manufacturer just made it in 15 minutes now, bro. Stuff's like really.
Nah, yeah, definitely.
Really
That's one thing I can't say about
like,
Matt. He does pay attention.
The time is put into his pieces and all that, and I really respect that. So I mean, I feel like yeah, bro. A lot of his pieces is crazy, like, and it might even look like it, but like he really be, you feel me? He really do it.
Do you like what he's doing more with Javonte or ALYX? Because ALYX back in the day, like 2017 through 2020, I was telling you one of my favorite runways is the what is that 2020? You know what I'm talking about? When Bella Hadid was in it.
Is that the one?
I'll put it on the screen so y'all can see, but I think it's 2020. But yeah, but like, what you think though? What you like his work with ALYX or Javonte?
I say.
Because recently, I like what he's been doing with Javonte more, but all time, I think ALYX, because that's just...
I feel like, me personally, I think ALYX because, I mean, a lot of stuff, I don't want to say it, but I feel like, if you really look at a lot of his Javonte pieces, it's, you know, it's not even his designer person, like, he's just doing a collab, so I feel like he can just do that kind of faster, like, with the hoodie that Lonely wore, Running My Way. Like, that kind of... And you could tell they didn't really take that much. It's like it just said Javonte on his time and stuff. Like he didn't really put time in that, but like when you look at his ALYX pieces, he really like going in detail and starting to put like some real fly stuff on there. But Javonte, I mean, like his shoes was cool and it's a lot of good pieces in there for sure. But I feel like and he just like implements the logo a lot in Javonte too. Like so I feel like he didn't really had to take that much time with Javonte. I mean, he probably did, but it's still like I feel like with ALYX he knows.
Yeah,
he can,
it's
like,
his vision.
Exactly,
Yeah.
It's whatever. No people, no boundaries, no, you feel me, nobody trying to tell him what to do, so I feel like I'm always going to be with ALYX for sure.
No, I feel you definitely. I really do like ALYX. When I say that some of his clothes aren't as good as his accessories, I don't mean like, obviously I still love his clothes, that's the go with Matt, but I don't know. I feel like when I think of ALYX though, I think of the shoes, I think of the like the Vibrant boots, the ROAs, what you call them. Of course, the bracelets. Those are corny too. Those nowadays they corny. They got made corny. But like the chains, the tank backpacks. I had been wanting the tank backpack forever, and I ended up getting one. But like, I don't know. But I don't want to talk about Matt too much because we still got more stuff to talk about. But shout out to Matt. But that's definitely one of the GOAT designers. Let me ask you though. On another note, give me your top 5 designers all time. Now I'll go first, but this is in no order. Now you may think I'm crazy for this, but I'm gonna go. There's no order. So I'm going to go Rick, Matt. I'm putting Demna in there. Honestly, if you want me to be honest, I might put Kanye in there. And I'm going to explain why. I might put Kanye in there. And in my 5th, I say Vivian, but old Vivian, though. But the reason why I say Kanye is because just, I don't know, the work he's been doing, like I was telling you earlier, one of my recent cops was the Yeezy Gap puffer jacket. I love that jacket, so that's one of my favorite ones. And then, like, what he's done with Gap, even though if they going through their beef or not, whatever. And then, like, even some of the stuff he did with Yeezy, I'm not talking about the 350s, though. I'm talking about, like, when you think of Yeezy Desert Boots, the Yeezy knit runners, stuff like that. That's why I say Kanye's in my top 5. But what you think? Like, what's your top 5 favorite designers all time?
Raph.
Oh yeah, Raph. Raph's definitely in my like top 7.
Raph, man.
Yeah.
Raph. Man, honestly, I feel like it's just really a hard question, but I feel like the Antwerp 6. I don't know if you like we talked about it a little bit. The Antwerp 6. That's Raph, Walter Van Byron, Margiela, Dries Van Noten. I don't know who else. I don't know if that's it. I think it might be 2 more. I don't know because it's Antwerp 6, but I don't even think it's 6 people. But you know they hard. But honestly, if I had to pick my own top 5, I say Raph. I say
I'm sure you got Margiela in there.
Margiela. Man, I would say Demna, but the only thing is, man, Demna before he blew up, Demna was kind of Them was kind of mid. Them was kind of mid. Like, he blew man, them is one of my favorite designers, honestly. But I just know, like, personally, because I've been looking at him over the years. And before he blew up, he was kind of mid. But, but I like, well, actually, I don't know, man. Because once it was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago when he dropped this leather jacket with the mask connected to it. And that was so hard. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted that so bad. But it was like 8,000. Something crazy. And I'm like 14. I ain't even seen 8,000. But, yeah, man. Demna was he was kind of mid, but
he got better.
Over the year, he got way better, man.
Way better.
He's tough, but honestly, he might be like my 6th, but so I got Raph, Margella. I say, man, this is a hard question. I say Jun Takahashi, man, for Undercover.
Yeah. His denims is crazy.
Yeah, man. Jun. Who else, man? I would have to say. It's a hard question, man. There's a lot of designers over time.
Right? You named 3 already, right? So you got 2 more.
Man.
I'm surprised you don't got Matt in there.
He might be my 7th.
7th?
Because I ain't gonna lie, it's more Japanese. It'd be more Japanese in my top 5. It'd be Jun Takahashi, man.
So what you got? What's her name from CDG?
Yeah.
Is she in your top 5?
Actually, no, I forgot. Yeah, I don't know why. No, CDG, yeah.
What's her name? What's her name? That Japanese name.
I
forget her name too.
But man, Lady with the Bob, man.
Yeah, Lady with the Bob. Yeah.
Yeah, man, she go hard, man. I don't know why I didn't think. Yeah, CDG for sure, because I've been CDG for a minute, man. CDG shirt, man. I ain't never been in a play, man. Don't even look at me with the,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Anything Hearts, man, get out of the way.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have some play, but I didn't buy them, and I only wear them like when I wear like when I wear like suits or something.
Yeah. Me personally, I ain't had that, but
hey man,
I ain't the victim. Man.
Hey, we ain't been in the fashion every time, man. We just come on, man. Y'all gotta come like I ain't buying them.
You know what I mean? Like it's cool, but me personally, but I'm in a more perfumes, and shirt, and on plus for sure. CDG, but CDG in there, Margella Raff, CDG, Matt, probably my 7th. But the last 2, I say Jun.J and the Soloist, man. If y'all know the Soloist.
Yeah, of course, man.
The Soloist,
that's when Takahiro, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Takahiro.
Yeah, when he went away from number 9. Yeah, of course, man. Come on, man. You try to test my knowledge? Come on, man.
Soloist, because they don't know about the Soloist. They know about 9.
Yeah, they don't know about the Soloist, though. I definitely know more about 9 than the Soloist, but I definitely see it all the time. Yeah.
The Soloist, for sure.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man. You saw how I passed that quiz right there, bro? Come on, man. We ain't just no TikTok rigger. Come on, man. We know about it. But that's fire, though. That's fire. Let me ask you, though. What have been some of your favorite brands? Well, we can just say favorite brands all time. So I'll start off again. Me, of course, I guess it's going to kind of just be synonymous with the, that we like. But Rick, Old Vivian, ALYX. Of course, Balenci. I like Balenci a little bit more than I like Vetma. I'm not gonna lie. But the Balenci that he's been doing as a recent. Like, because that was Demna that came out with the Triple S's, the sock runners and all that, right? I'm not really a big fan of that.
Money move,
yeah, I'm not really a big fan of that. But what he's been doing in 2022, like, it started when he started doing that collab with the Crocs, and then on, I've been a big fan of that. And then, I really like Rav too. Really like number 9. So what you think? What are some of your favorite brands?
9. Rav, like you said, all of my top 5. Who else, man? I feel like people, you probably know about Vivian more than like most people.
Oh yeah,
but Vivian, besides the Sex Pistol stuff and all that kind of stuff, Vivian did drop a lot of stuff that was like. She was kind of like on the level of Stone Island, like Stone Island clothing. It's like, it's cool, but people don't, Vivian blew up because of the orb.
Oh yeah,
like,
definitely.
But it was some real good pieces in there, but a lot of her collections for like, I think like 10 years straight, bro, it was kind of mid.
Yeah, that's why I say old Vivian. And when I say old, I'm talking about like 1970s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like 2000, 2010. And even a couple years past that, it was really, really mid.
I don't really like the orbs. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I did like the orbs at one point, but then it felt like it was getting corny. And I still need to sell my earrings.
But it's some real good Vivian pieces. And I say it's really good pieces, but overall, me personally, I wouldn't I'm gonna say Vivian, but it's some real good pieces in there for sure that I still want. But me personally, I say who else? A lot of Japanese designers. Shoot, man, Margiela, Dries, all the Antwerp 6, they all hard.
Yeah.
Man, them the really hard, man. His newest stuff. I wonder why you say Kanye, man.
You say you want to know why?
Yeah.
Because, bro, like maybe that was kind of. Maybe I'm just saying that so I can put that on TikTok and it'll go viral. Maybe I am. But nah, I think I really like a lot of the work that Kanye's... Yeah, let me not say he's my top 5 all the time. But I really just like the work that he's been doing because, like, specifically, like, I kind of just like how Kanye carries his brand, too. Because, like, even, like, what he's been doing, I don't know if you've seen it, but the Gap hoodies, the Dove ones that he got in the trash bags and you could go and Gap. And, like, I just think that's cool. And I think he knows how he builds his brand is like kind of one of the best all time. Like it's kind of up there with like Rick and all of that stuff. So that's why I say that. But I don't know when it comes to streetwear. I say Kanye is up there. Kanye is up there with Barry for me. Not a big fan of Off-White. R.I.P. Virgil though, but not a big fan of Off-White. But when you talk about streetwear, it's definitely Supreme, V-Lone, and then Yeezy for me. So that's why I say Kanye. But definitely I would have to say. I like I don't know how to say his name, but the creator of Number 9, I like his work more than I like June's work. But June's denims is crazy. I like Margiela, old Margiela, of course, obviously, old Rav, of course, as well. But yeah, so those let me say those people is in my top.
No, I got 2 more. Yeah, 2 or 3 more. Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Yeah, JPG.
Very hard.
I need a mesh tee.
And then one I know don't nobody know about this man. Barry know. And Ian most likely know, but man, this Japanese designer, man, Skolak, man. Shout out Skolak. Skolak is like
you had to send that to me so I can. Yeah, you had to send that to me so I can look at it.
You can't like, play it out, man. You can't. So
I can't put. We got a gatekeep that one.
Okay, for sure. For sure. I don't be telling nobody about
for sure. I might bleep out what you said. When I might have to bleep that up.
But shout out Skolak though. Skolak, man, ain't real. This like it's a Japanese designer, and it's like damn, it's better than Number 9, man. Like it's hard. Like hard.
I'm looking into that.
You probably seen the piece when I was at a runway show. When most like the most popular piece they have is Barry with a mask. His mask at his runway was like a distress mask.
Wasn't that at a Louis Vuitton runway?
I don't even remember, but it was a minute ago. Like
well, he was sitting like next to Kanye, right?
Somebody, yeah, Hoka ones
and ASAP. He was sitting next to Rocky, right? I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
A mask, a distress mask. That's the most. But like they clothes. Don't nobody really know, but he be wanting clothes sometimes, but their clothes go hard, bro. Like I got a lot of Skolak, man. Skolak, JPG, and man, Boris Bajan Sabiri. Know who that is?
Say it one time.
Boris Bajan Sabiri, 11 by BBS. I don't know if you. That's
me. Bro.
They don't know about that.
I'm telling you,
Boris, he's like.
You know more than me, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
He drops stuff that's like Rick aesthetic, like real. Slim stuff, and then man, and the shoes go hard. Like, but he had this like you know how Rick has Dark Shadow. He had his own thing called 11, 11 by Boris Bajan. He had his own stuff called Boris Bajan Sabiri, but then he has his little side part called 11. And man, 11 goes hard, man. That's real hard. And I ain't gonna lie, old Saint Laurent, man.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Eddie, man.
Eddie's man.
Yeah,
I
man.
said,
man.
Nah, he's definitely I got some YSL jeans. I'm not sure if they Eddie era, but nah, yeah, he's that old YSL definitely for sure. And old Dior too. Oh man, I know, of course I know that, but I'm saying, bro, I forgot about like Dior, Chanel. I like kind of the old Dior, old Chanel. Those are fire brands too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But like I said, I don't want to make this episode too long. We've been talking for a minute. It's like when like he said it before, we could talk about this all day. And I'm trying to just be more cognizant of the viewers because I know it may be hard to watch a 44 minute talking about fashion of all things. But just before, I want to say I already got a few more ideas on how I'm gonna incorporate you back on the podcast. But to kind of wrap up what I do here, one, I just want to wrap up with some of your grills. I'm going to say mine and then you can say yours. But then after that, I usually leave the viewers off with some motivation. So also be thinking about that, how you may want to just give some advice to the people watching. But when it comes to grills, I say like 5. So think of like 5 or whatever. So when it comes to grills, let me look at my list too, bro, to be honest with you. When it comes to grills, though, One, I'm gonna just say right now, I'm gonna just group this all as one. But Balenciaga jeans. So I'm talking about. Of course, the Ravers is cool. Those are kind of I mess with the Ravers. But specifically, I'm talking about the pull up jeans. So it's like it's baggy jeans, but it's stacked, and like the stack is super duper long, and it's called pull up because you gotta keep pulling them up when you walk. But those jeans are so I'm gonna put that on the screen so y'all can see it. Those jeans is so fire to me. I need them, but they are rack, and I'm like, man, I'm in college, man. I need to buy a new camera. I can't buy no jeans for rack, but that's a grill for sure. Next, I'm gonna say the Balenciaga tracksuit. Now, obviously this is not the hardest fit ever, but in my opinion, one of the hardest fits I ever seen was Kim Kardashian. I'll put it on the screen. She was wearing a Balenciaga tracksuit with the Defenders. I'm like, I don't know what it is about that fit, but it was so hard today. And I've been looking for a cheaper alternative to that tracksuit. Can't find it nowhere. So I guess we just gonna have to go Balenciaga way. That's a grill. Number 3, I was saying Marnie slides, bro, but I don't really want those as much no more. I'm not gonna lie, but I still put it on the list. Marnie slides, the black Marnie slides. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, definitely. I need a Goyard too. I need a Goyard really bad. Y'all see the phone case, even though it's not real Goyard. I've been loving Goyard. That's one of them brands I've been loving since middle school. So I need a Goyard, preferably like a bag or some backpack or whatever it is. And I say one more. Let me see. I guess, I remember talking to you about this. Some Vetma sweatpants. The one with the Vetma. Yeah. It don't got to be red, but red or black. I want those really bad. I don't know. It's something about those that, even though it's super simple, it's like I really want those. Those are just some I have off the head. Of course, it's probably more like the Margiela Kiss button up or some Raf sweaters, some number 9, whatever it is. But those are just some I got off the head. What about you? What you got? What you think? You can give me like 5.
I say one of them that I get off top, the Margiela Kiss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's crazy. We both got that. Yeah, that's like 15 bands.
Yeah, man. There's this Louis Vuitton monogram titanium box. It's 2018. It's like 15 too.
Yeah,
like
15 bands? Really?
15. Like, that box, that bag hard. This Celine Aviator jacket. It's like 7 bands. Mm-hmm. So hard.
Man, you going big money on girls. I was going kind of more reasonable. You going big money.
Man, there's this Raf Simons Grim Reaper jacket.
Is it a hoodie or is it a jacket?
It's like a Sherpa. Not a Sherpa. What's the word, man? It's like a real. It's not like a. It's almost like a trench. A real long, and it got like, it's like a parka.
Yeah, that's where I was looking for a parka. I couldn't think of it.
Yeah, man. I forgot. It's like a couple bands, but like 2 bands something, and then some undercover scab jeans. What else? That's like a 3.
What about footwear? I go footwear. I guess the biggest one. I kind of really don't want it as much no more since he re-released it. But the Rick Owens Vans, I was telling you about that. I'll put that on the screens. Yeah. I had seen Ian wearing those from a few years back, and I'm like, and ASAP Rocky, and I was like, whoa, those are crazy. And that's old Rick, probably like 2010 or whatever. Mm. Of course, more New Balances. That's not really a grill because I could easily get those, but more New Balances. Shoot. I like I don't know if you ever seen them, the Rafs. Have you ever seen the Raf Simon Doc Martens, the one with the steel toes? I like those a lot. My boy put me on those. I had never seen those until he had shown me. Some ALYX boots, of course, blah, whatever it is. And I guess one more. To be honest with you, bro, shoes to me is the least fun part about this fashion. Well, not so it go pants, pants, shoes, and then like top.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? But shoes be like, I don't know, bro. But what about footwear? What you think? What's some footwear you want to cop?
I say, man, there's these Margiela replica dip sneakers. It's all red dip. It look like literally like blood. It's so hard, man. I want they're only like $400. I'm like, I gotta find them on Grailssss.
Yeah. Nah, that'd be a battle in itself. Getting in your size. What size you wear?
10.
Oh yeah, that's.
I think I got them light. I got to go back like a minute ago. Yeah. They so hard. We like $400, $500. There's these Prada. I forgot who customized them, but some dude, he gave some to Bari, I think Rocky, and like a couple other people. I think Ian too. Mm-hmm. But like these Prada American Cup.
Oh
custom,
yeah. I like the
like
American Cups.
Like some he customized them and made them like like he painted them, and it was so hard, man. I seen buy and I was like, bro, I got, but they like 1,200. Yeah, man, I gotta find some of those, man. But them, like limited amount of those, but those. Some of the 11 by Boys of Johnson Berry, like sneakers that are like high, they go like them hard, they like 700. What else? Shoot. Man, sneaks. Them the top ones for sure.
For sure. But so I think unless you got any more things you want to talk about, I think that's gonna wrap up today's video. Well, like I said, man, we're going to have him back on here so we can talk about this more. Maybe I'm planning, maybe we got some other stuff we're going to talk about. I ain't going to say it, but another fashion episode, I think we at least got to get another one in by November because, fashion change every week, every month. So it's like, it'll be way more stuff to talk about. But like always, I just want to leave off with some motivation. I'll start off so you could think about it. I actually don't know what I'm about to say, but I'm about to just think of it on the fly. Some motivation. Dang, man, I be inspiring y'all all the time. I don't even know. So I guess some motivation. Since we talk about fashion, I guess just be yourself, man.
I was really about to say that.
Like, I hate saying it, but it's like, I honestly feel like that's one of the most important lessons in the world, man.
2022.
Exactly. Like, just because we like Rick, and you may like Skechers, bro. It don't matter.
Be you, man.
You know what I'm saying? Be you, man.
That's why I respect, like, trends that's, like, coming out the hood. Like, even, like, little stuff like, bro, me personally, I ain't even like prevalent and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but, like,
I don't either.
Like I be seeing all the time, but like, bro, if you gonna throw on something fly and I respect it, bro, like, bro, just be you.
Yeah,
bro. Like, you look cold with it.
Exactly.
Like, even like stuff like Cartier glasses. I love that. Like, just putting that together with like some blotto, like just taking stuff like that's overhyped, but then putting it in with some fly, like some Japanese denim. That goes so hard.
Exactly.
Even just incorporating little pieces in your outfit. That's what really makes it hard to me. Like, if you're gonna wear all Rick, all black, like, I guess. Like, every day, like,
but if you're gonna wear all that, like, genuinely like it.
No,
don't just do it just because you see bro on TikTok and bro making music do it. Do it because you genuinely like it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you could even say some of the stuff we wear is hype or whatever. But I know me personally, and I know you too, just talking with you, we do our research about these people. Like I can tell if you want to ask me why I like Rick, I could give you 10 pieces that I love by Rick. That's not just Ramones and Geobasket. You know what I'm saying? So I would say when it comes to clothes, man, make sure you really like it. And it don't matter if it's Subi jeans, it don't matter if it's CCP, it don't matter if it's some high heels, bro. If you like it and do it. Like, and don't care what nobody says, just be you. It'll take you so far. But that's what you was gonna say.
Man,
you said, right?
You, man. I feel like man. But nowadays it's like everybody want to be like everybody.
Yeah, man. Be you, bro. That's the only thing that makes you different. That's the only thing.
Because once you be you, because you the only you.
Exactly.
So just being you already gonna be, special. You feel me? So if you just be you, man, you can be fine, man.
That's facts, bro. That's facts.
If you know what you're doing, man, you gonna be fine.
Exactly. So just be you. That's the word of the day. And yeah, we wrapping it up. So like always, man, it's a pleasure. Yeah, man, good talks, man. I'm saying like he's my mentee, so y'all expect more of him too. We gonna get him back on in the future. But I just want to say, before we shout you out, y'all should know where to follow me on Instagram. If you like stuff like this, like content like this, keep watching, man. I be putting in the hours for this. It's something serious to me and something that I put my all into. So if you like stuff like this, let me know down in the comments and just continue to keep watching, man. Cause like, come on, man, support Black people in 2022. But yeah, I want to shout out your social medias again, just in case anybody needs to know. And if you got any last comments, let me know.
For sure, man. Yeah, my IG, it's been regular.
Put down on the screen for you.
Man, for sure. Yeah, man. That's about it, man.
That's about it.
Good talk
for sure. So I appreciate y'all. If y'all made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. Expect the video the Monday after this, the Monday after that, the Monday after that, and the Monday after that. So yeah, we out here.